together. Open sesame.
Open sesame.
Okay, again, where we are now at the so-called Serapeum or Serapeum, which is under the ground. And we are looking to this in the box, a big piece of granite. This is what? This is the box? No. This is the lid of the box. This is the small baby piece. So what about the box?
The largest box in the
So
world.
this piece is weighing around 30 tons. This is just the cover of the big box we are going to see. Okay? One piece of rose granite from Aswan. Aswan is 1,000 kilometers away from Cairo. Pretty flat.
It goes way up and peaks when you come to this wall, and then it comes back down.
Interesting.
It's a magnetometer.
We are looking to the box belong to that lid outside, so we can call this unfinished object. This box around 70 tons from one solid piece of granite. We have a big problem in this case because I measured personally the width of the box, and it is 10 feet. And I measured the width of the tunnel, 12 feet. So we have only 1 foot from the right side, 1 foot from the left side. But the problem is how to maneuver in this tiny space. Yes, around the corner. We cannot maneuver. The only chance is to put it on the side level. But in the side level, they cannot also control because they needed to put it upright again. So the only solution, and I'm not imagining or exaggerating or anything, I'm talking about science and about scaling the impossible opinions, like dragging, impossible, pushing, impossible, putting this above ball blocks, impossible. Okay? So what will even machines, because we don't have space for cranes or big machines. So exactly, the only possible way is anti-gravity. Anti-gravity. This is limestone, and when we quarry stone from the mountain or from the quarry, we make sure to avoid the higher levels. Why? Because it has so many cracks. If we are looking for 1 meter long, we can use any point from the mountain. But if we are looking from 5 to 10 meters long, we must go deeper under the ground. If we are searching for big pieces, we must go deeper and deeper. But that is the case with granite. Double distance if we talk about limestone, because the quarry of limestone is fully cracked. So we must go till 40 meters under the quarry, under the ground. So this is easy stone, easy to cut, but it's not easy to find this big block without cracks unless you go 40 meters under the ground. And one day I had the honor to be between two great geologists, Dr. Schoch and our doctor, the Egyptian manager of the Egyptian Geology Museum. And I was preceding this story, and both of them approved the story about the 40 meters under the mountain. When we go to the Valley of the Kings, because the mountain is limestone, you will see with your own eyes millions of cracks in the mountain. So to avoid those cracks, we must go deeper. So this piece was cut from under the ground 40 meters. Okay. Like mining objects in the site, it will be exposed to the energy of the site. So when they expose the new layers, because when I will remove this, how do you call it, rough layer, the new layer will appear, but at the same moment it will absorb the energy from the site. So it will be already prepared, or yes, altered.
Attuned.
But if you do this outside, it will absorb any other energy outside. And why we say absorb? Because it has crystals on it. Okay. Number two, if you We have light here. Someone has light?
I have a flashlight.
Yes. I will tell you something. I can see it. It is impossible, especially in this case, to open it without lifting the block, because it has an edge underneath. There is an edge. So when they put it, it lock the ceiling, the lid with the box. So you cannot slide this lid anymore. You must to take it up.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes. So sliding is not an option. So how this was opened? Someone lift it up. And can we do this in modern time? No, we cannot. Because of one simple reason. I will not talk about human power or animal power. There is no space for any stories like this. Okay? Even with machines, it's still very difficult job. And again, we are under the bedrock. So the only entrance is that entrance. So they cannot lower this from the ceiling because this is the bedrock.
Yeah.
We are in
Come
a
in another way.
Yes. The what? So I think the number was $6 million to do this.
To make a box.
Yes, because we have a great challenge how we cut in the middle, so precise. Okay. You know what he found here? He found nothing.
So
But that will destroy the story.
Yes.
Closed sarcophagus, according to their story, without anything. It means that the ancient Egyptian didn't bury any bones here. So what it was, okay, what is the function of the place? I have, as I said, some opinions and I agree with most of them. This could be the device itself. This is the battery itself.
Right.
Absorbing the energy and releasing the energy, because all of them aligned to magnetic north. Okay? Yes, north.
North.
Number two, could be the catalyst of the device.
Right.
You know the catalyst?
Yes.
Okay, something like the oven, where they put the device to be enhanced and the energy will increase and to protect the energy. There is a third opinion I started to like. Could be like our modern greenhouse. They put the seeds to enhance the abilities of the seeds, but in a good way, not GMO.
Right.
Exactly. And the seed, because I reached something very important. You realized I talk about energies and I talk about high consciousness, but also I talk about high technology. Okay? Because I see both of them as one circle. Technology leads to spirituality because we can make devices, we can make tools for leading us to high spirits. And when you reach that level of high spirit, your brain will think properly, so you can invent more high tech, and more high tech will lead to more spirituality. So, but under one condition, you need to have a good body. They say always in Egypt, good brain is in good body.
Yeah.
Healthy food will lead to good body, good brain. Okay? So that is the point. So I am a big fan now of this new story about the greenhouse. So why this one didn't make it to the room? I always say, and because we have many sites unfinished, especially the unfinished obelisk. What happened to the workers? They suddenly decided to leave the job? No. As I love to say, they went for lunch and never come back. So the strike happened, the cataclysm, the solar flare. So the workers died, okay? Because this is unfinished. If this was being stolen by tomb raiders, it would be finished, okay? But it is still in its way to the room, so they're going to finish it down there. Number two, this tunnel cannot be done in any level by manual tools. We are digging in cement and limestone, which creates limestone powder. Limestone is the powder is the cousin of gypsum.
Cousin of what?
Gypsum. When you smell gypsum for 1 hour, your lungs will be cemented. So the workers is going to die if every 1 hour we must change the crew. Okay? And there is no light. So if they have any candles or any flames or anything, will do what? Will absorb all the oxygen. So the second group will die before the first group dies. So all the challenges are against the manual side. So this shall be done with a mechanical way. Did we manage to do anything?
You lift it up and all slips